Hey, what's going on, everybody? Daniel Richardson, and I'm the WCPW review guy. And yeah, we made this is the last day of the WCPW end of the year spectacular. And today we're going to find out who won. Who's winning the unofficial WCPW awards. I'm throwing unofficial out there because once again, I know they're doing their own award thing, and I don't want to step on anybody's toes. So unofficial. But I want to throw a big thank you to everybody out there, who voted. That was awesome. I wasn't expecting that many votes at all, and you guys really surprised me. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Seriously, I do. All right, so let's get into it. Now, before we get into the show, let me bust this out. Yeah. What are you laughing at back there? What do you mean? You look like a kindergartner made that. Hey, fuck you. I worked really hard on this. You don't have to snicker about it. Shit. Hurt a guy's feelings. Alrighty, so let's do this. Alright, so this is the unofficial WCPW awards for 2016. And yeah, now there was 9 award categories that you guys could vote for. But there is a 10th award. And since I'm an egomaniac, you guys can vote for it. This is the award that I'm giving out myself. It is entitled the Daniel Richardson Award of Excellence. That's right, the Daniel Richardson Award of Excellence. This is something I'm going to award to somebody that I really think, their contribution to WCPW is, you can't even measure. I mean, it's phenomenal. So the recipient of the first ever Daniel Richardson Award of Excellence, Adam Pacitti. Now, the reason he's getting this, everybody calm down for a second. I realize right now, I realize in real life there is a ton of people working behind the scenes to bring us WCPW. And believe me, I love every one of them. And technically, this is all for you guys. But kayfabe, there's one guy who had the vision that brought it. The GM. The original GM. Adam Pacitti. Now, don't get me wrong, the guy went batshit crazy somewhere along the way, and now he's, doesn't have a job. But still yet, I feel like, the first guy who's going to get this award, it's going to be Adam Pacitti. And I'm going to say this with all sincerity, thank you, Adam Pacitti. Adam Pacitti, the winner of the WCPW Daniel Richardson Award of Excellence. That's a mouthful. Insert homophobic joke, you racist pricks. All right, moving right along. WCPW commentator of the year, won by a landslide, not even a competition. Alex Shane. Alex Shane, congratulations. Easy to see why. I mean, he's got so much charisma. He's hilarious. He's insightful. I mean, everything about this guy is just pure magic. I've been saying, I say that at least once a week, I feel like. I come here and I'm like, you know what? Shane's just pure magic. He's truly one of the highlights, and I'm not trying to overshadow Dave Bradshaw at all. I love Dave Bradshaw as well. In fact, it's yin and yang. They're a perfect team. Like I say, Alex Shane makes me laugh every single week. So Alex Shane, congratulations. You win the Commentator of the Year award. So there you go. WCPW Manager of the Year, Adam Blampier. Adam Blampier, which he was Big Damo's manager, and led him to, it was a screw job, but he led him to the first ever WCPW champion run. So, boom, right there. Not only that, he made sure it stuck in the camp as long as he could. And then even afterwards, he plotted to try to, take down Rampage and everything. So yeah, Adam Blampier, clearly you've watched a lot of wrestling and you knew how the heels did it. You knew what to do. You knew when to trip and when to throw those slaps and everything else. Powder. He even threw the powder once, I remember. Aaron Stevens, I think. Was it Aaron Stevens? I think it was Aaron Stevens. So yeah, congratulations, man. You got the Manager of the Year award. Manager of the Year award. All right. Now it's time for the WCPW's Most Hated Wrestler of the Year award. And this one, it's no surprise that this guy got it, even though right now, I think he's in the fans' good graces. However, let's face it, it's his past. Talking about Prince Amin. Prince Amin. Once again, I think, like everybody, you know, I popped huge when he hugged it out with Gabriel Kidd in the middle of the ring. But let's not forget the man he was before that hug. Before, singing the graces of Gabriel Kidd, before coming out to his rescue, let's talk about the man who earned this award. The guy who literally, came in and just said, I should win the title just because I'm rich. That's it. He $1 million manned it right there. He was like, I'm rich, I'm the wealthiest guy on the wrestling scene, just give me the title. Walked out of his first match just because it wasn't going his way. In fact, he's done that a couple times in tag action with Gabriel Kidd. And of course, let's face it, Gabriel Kidd, he put that kid through hell. Through hell. For months. 4 months. So, granted, I am glad we got the Amin we got today. However, we can't forget the past. So, congratulations to Prince Amin, most hated wrestler in WCPW. Alright, moving right along to WCPW's most popular wrestler of the year. No surprise here, he is the new GM, Martin Kirby. Another just ridiculous landslide. I mean, it really was insane, but I really wasn't expecting anything else on that one. What else can you say? Come on, Martin Kirby, literally, he was the underdog from the beginning, and he was a goofy underdog, but man, not only did he make us laugh, but then he also won us over with his fighting, with his wrestling. And yeah, you couldn't help but cheer for the guy, and literally, much like the company itself, he has blossomed and grown in leaps and bounds, and well, now he's the boss. I mean, what a year this guy had. So, and of course, the entire time he had his curb crawlers right there with him. In fact, I mean, they were. I mean, he had his fans from the beginning, even back when he was the heel, just being a dick to El Ligero. You still had the people cheering for Kirby. So the original curb crawlers. Yes, Ross and Shane, you're both on that bandwagon, so I know you guys like to claim that one. I didn't jump on until later, but it doesn't matter. That's how popular this guy is. He wins over people who outright didn't like him at first. So yeah, congratulations, Martin Kirby, most popular wrestler of the year. All right, going on to the feud of the year, and there's no surprise here. Adam Pacitti and Martin Kirby. Man, what started off as just an innocent pestering, if you will, backstage. It was just a minor annoyance to Pacitti, and he was literally just kind of like, oh, come on, Kirby, leave me alone, leave me alone. However, Kirby did the unexpected. He started winning matches and then demanding, more time, more title shots, stuff like that, and he couldn't ignore him anymore. In fact, he had to listen to the fans, which is, he's the most popular guy. And before you know it, man, this thing blew up, and right when it looked like Kirby had Connors where he wanted him, Pacitti came out. Screw job. The screw job. Heard around the world. And then after that, Pacitti wanted to have, he's like, I still want my fans. And no, the fans turned against him. He started to go crazy. And all he could think of was like, it's Kirby's fault. BX had their little rise and fall. And I think Pacitti Club was just kind of there just to, for whatever. But he actually decided to, take it to the next level. Start recruiting motherfuckers left and right to make Kirby's life a living hell. And Kirby battled back. In fact, Kirby was a one-man army. Like, literally, he was on his own. And, of course, he'd later be aided by Broken Matt Hardy, and they would eventually bring down the Pacitti Club. But this is a feud that's not even over yet. Like, granted, yes, as of right now, it looks like Kirby won the war. But we don't know the depths of Pacitti's hatred. I'll tell you right now, we haven't heard the end of Parmesan. He's gonna come back somehow. So you think this feud's over? You're crazy. So congratulations to both guys. Feud of the year, Martin Kirby and Adam Pacitti. And congratulations to both guys, because Kirby that's his second award win for tonight, and it's Pacitti's second award too, because I'm counting the Daniel Richardson Award of Excellence. So congratulations. All right, up next, Match of the Year, WCPW Match of the Year award, and this category was actually kind of a race. Like, there's a lot of different matches thrown into this one. But the one that got the most votes, the most nominations, Martin Kirby versus Will Ospreay won. The very first one. And like I said in my countdown, my favorite matches. And this so you guys know, this wasn't This wasn't even my match I picked to win, because you guys saw what my number 1 match was. But this match, I mean, it was special. It was on my list even, because it was the match that defined Kirby. At this point, he was just kind of a goofy, laughingstock, joke, sideshow, bit character, doing his little comedy act. And, you know, I'm sorry, I was one of those guys who just wrote him off. And it wasn't until this match, when he actually gave Will Ospreay a run for his money, when Ospreay was literally like, oh shit, pulled out all the stops and could not put Kirby down. And then Kirby with the surprise win that not just shocked me, not just shocked a few, it shocked the world, baby. And yeah, and the match itself was so insane. I mean, these guys threw it all on the line. Yeah, match of the year, there's no arguments here. It definitely earned it. So congratulations, Martin Kirby and Will Ospreay. You won match of the year. And Kirby with his 3rd award. That's insane. All right, up next, WCPW Tag Team of the Year. And the winner is, no surprise here, Slater and Moss. Slater and Moss has been dominant throughout the entire year. Like, seriously, they got a couple losses, and that was back when Moss was like slightly injured still, like trying to work out the injuries and everything. But when they're at the top of their game, you can't touch them. You can't touch them. And of course, they proved that in the AP Triple T, mowing down 3 different teams to get to the end and become the first ever WCPW Tag Team Champions. So congratulations, Slater and Moss. You are Tag Team of the Year. All right, up next, WCPW Woman of the Year, Women's Wrestler of the Year. All right, here it is, and this is no surprise here either. Nixon Newell. Nixon Newell. Actually, this one I said no surprise, but honestly, it was a head-and-head. You know, but she did pull it out in the end. And but truthfully, you know, what can I say? I mean, she is the first ever WCPW Women's Champion. All right, I mean, out of the 2 girls, she was the one pioneers of WCPW Women's Wrestling, and she's been a fighting champion ever since. Ever since she won a title, any woman that stepped into the ring to challenge her for her belt, dude, she went out there and she took care of business every single time. So Nixon, congratulations, you're a WCPW Women's Wrestler of the Year. There you go. And finally, WCPW Wrestler of the Year, Joseph Connors. Joseph Connors. Another guy who literally just had a phenomenal year and literally broke out. Like, even though I'm sure on the indie scene before WCPW, he was a huge star, but like here he came in, you know, he was an opening bout kind of guy, you know. And even though his wrestling was far beyond that, you know, he was still overshadowed by the Rampage Big Damo feud and everything. And of course, he was stuck being the butt of Joe Hendry's jokes for the first couple months. Then he broke out. Actually, he broke a chair over Hendry's head. And then he broke out to go on to win the title and then have one of the best runs ever. Taking on all challengers. Anybody, you know, and once again, like Nixon, he stepped up to the plate every single time. Never ran, never tried to hide, didn't cower. No, he took it on head first and walked out on top almost every single time. In fact, it took a triple threat. Took a triple threat to defeat him. Not a one-on-one encounter. No. A triple threat. Once again, dude's definitely a little crazy, but hey, guess what? It's working for him. So yeah, congratulations, Joseph Connors. Wrestler of the Year, buddy. All right, that's all I got. Once again, huge congratulations to all the winners, and a huge thank you, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, inside this cheap, ugly suit. Thank you. Like, seriously, you guys are awesome. Wasn't expecting this many votes, and you guys really surprised me. Thank you. So, all right, guys. Hey, this is it. New Year coming up. Have a great New Year, and yeah, share and subscribe if you haven't already. Show this video that thumb and love, and of course, follow me over on Facebook and Twitter. Links are both down below. And actually, I will be back Sunday. I'm going to somehow pull my ass out of bed. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be rough. But there was a Reloaded episode. I only had one match, but it did. And the thing is, we lost some people. Their 90 days are up in the rankings. So guess what? We got a fresh top 10. We got some people gone. Some people bumped up. So yeah. And I figured, you know what? I could wait till the following week. But let's kick the year off right. January 1st video on this channel. So, all right, guys, that's all I got. Thank you again. Can't say that enough. And yeah, it's been the first annual unofficial. What's it right there? Unofficial WCPW award. So that's all I got. Thank you, guys.